Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Civilization 6, which we are currently playing as the Romans, led by Trajan. Now in the last episodes we had actually conquered the city of Rakadet, which was the capital of the Egyptian Empire, which means that we are the sole occupant, except for of course the city-states, on this particular continent at the moment. Now there's some other continents across the ocean here, where we actually have one city thus far. And I do intend to build another city, probably over here somewhere. There are other civilizations there. We've got there the Russians amongst others, which I believe these guys are not. These are the Russians, I believe. We got the... which are the other ones? This is the Germans. We've got, of course, the Greeks. The Scythians. These are Scythians we're looking at. I think that's the Germans still up there. The Scythians seem to be pushing through some of the others in the meantime. Anyways, let's go back to our own cities and actually have a look at what we got here. We are running short of amenities in this particular city here. We're building a workshop at the moment. We got a luxury called marble here. But let's go to the next turn and let's see what that brings us. Now we at the moment got 9 trade routes active. The more trade routes we got active, the more money we will generate. And again, you should see the full breakdown of where you get your money from. I don't see that properly listed here, but if I were to... okay, it needs to be my turn first. If I were to click on it, I was going to say we should get to see that, but we don't. There was a means of getting that breakdown. I guess that's the only breakdown I'm able to get at the moment. Alright, let's choose production in this city here. Now, we at the moment for this city have got still sufficient housing. We got 15 as housing capacity here. We want something that will actually give us additional influence points. I'm kind of inclined to go for the shipyard here, but I probably need some builders as well. So I'm going to get some builders here, even though I might use them in other cities. Still useful to have them at the very least. Now here we can repair individual structures. We're going to repair that structure here in that capital there. And of course we can then go and cycle through all of our units. Now I do want to cycle through all of them and basically place individual units in individual cities. So I'm basically going to try to reduce the actual cost of everything as much as I can. Now I've got musketmen here, and they basically can get a bonus versus... I'm going to use the tortoise option there. Alright, this one I'm going to place, I guess, really in Seti. Other unit that needs orders, I will want to heal this one up first. And we're on the next turn. Probably want to stop that one's orders here if I can. Again, I want to heal them up. I don't think I want to place another city here. Well, actually, I probably could, if I so wanted to. I can upgrade this one, which, yeah, let's do that. Hasn't done anything in terms of damage to them. I can choose production for Thebes. I'm gonna build the baths there, I guess. Where do I want to build them, though? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. So that's out of the range anyways there. I'll remove the woods and basically have an aqueduct towards the mountains there. I guess repairing the initial structures that we had there should be my initial priority. Alright, other units here. I'll fortify that in the city there. This one here, I really could move, of course, down to one of my cities here. Let's get going. So I've got Niter there, I've got my district there. We've heard that Scythia has denounced the evil deeds of the Greek. Scythia has pillaged an enemy amphitheater with a horseman. Some of them are not entirely happy with us, which is, yeah, okay, nothing I can do about that really.
Economics is a subject that does not greatly respect one's wishes.
Economics we have just finished researching, and I can do of course the replacement parts here. I can also do siege tactics, which allows me to build forts. Or industrialization. I'll choose the siege tactics for the moment. New item I can choose from the list here. And I did argue that they needed new amenities, didn't they? Venetian Arsenal gives me 2 great engineering points, which I don't really want to do, I guess. Must be built on coast. Must be adjacent. Ah. Actually, that would be an interesting one, but I don't have enough production yet to actually get that one accomplished, I would say. Let's buy some extra land slots here. What do I want to go for? The commercial one or the theater one? Let's go for the commercial one. Yeah, that's the place to build it. That city can now also choose to build something new. I'm gonna go for the barracks, which is hopefully fine. And this one should really heal up. This one here, this musketman. I will want to put that in one of my cities. Let's put that in Thebes. At least I gained these wonders over here. Your trader has overheard that Russia switched government to autocracy. Russia adopted the military policy, discipline, etc.
A common mistake that people make when trying to design something completely foolproof is to underestimate the ingenuity of complete fools.
Right, choose new civics. I'm going to go for that colonization one there. And apparently we can claim a great person. Actually, 2 can be claimed. This one is based upon a great admiral, and that's a great engineer. I'm going to go for the engineer first. And then I can also claim the other one, which is the admiral. And I can also send envoys already. Now, these have all got suzerainty to myself. Culture. In the capital, in every theater district, and these are my suzerain as well. Greek, Germany. What does this give me? Faith in every... Okay, I'm more interested in gold though, or production. So I've got 2. If I basically bring this up to the top, so at level 6, that basically gives me extra production. I'm producing wonders, buildings and districts. Right, confirm that placement. We've got units that we can move. This is, of course, that great admiral. That city is ours. I would suggest you don't interfere. Sorry, what city are we talking about? What are you talking about? Hold on. I don't get it. That's fine. It's a Greek scout. Where do we encounter the Greeks? The Greeks are over here. Only with Athens as far as I could see. And then there is Lisbon next to there. I don't see any other Greek cities at all. Okay. Alright, this particular person, where can we basically use him? I would assume in an industrial site like that one. That's under construction, so that's why we could do something there with it. Where have we got an industrial zone? Here, isn't it? Industrial zone? Yep, let's see what we can do in an industrial zone with that person. Current production towards wonder. Alright, so that's why we were told to go there. Okay. That makes some sense now. Now that city was outside of the reach of my capital, so there's no direct road to it. Or is there? There's roads down here, which, well, we could argue that that's a road towards our capital, yeah. Alright, our builder was built over here, and of course in Rome we are able to build the next item that we want to build. So we're going to build a market here. And over here we are going to be building ourselves a shipyard, I would say. Right, we got these builders here. What do I want to do with them? There's individual resources up there, which I'm not utilizing yet, so I'm going to basically go towards those. Pericles has finished a wonder called the Colosseum. We've got, of course, a new trade route we can build. Right. Gain 100 gold on standard speed. Military units get 60% reward from plundering sea routes. Do I want to do that? I can as well, isn't it? Okay. And of course, in this city here, I can actually buy, hopefully, a trader. There we go. Buying that trader gives me an additional trade route as per next turn. Alright, what do the Russians want? He wants to trade some of their iron for some of my truffles and marble. Plus he offers me some gold with that. The truffles as well as the marble I got in surplus, and he's got the iron in surplus. Yeah, let's go for it. Accept the deal. Thank you, Peter. Alright, our trader has overheard that Russia is trading with Rome. Okay. Not sure why all of these are moving around, but okay, that's fine. What kind of missions have we got from these guys here? Recruit a great general. Train a horseman. Nothing up here. Now select a trade route. Where do I want to trade with? Novgorod. That is an interesting one. Gives me a whole bunch of gold. $28 is the length of that one. I think I will go with that. That is a... I would have said that's a Russian city. Yeah, it is indeed a Russian city. Okay. Ostia needs more housing. And this city also needs additional amenities and so forth. Unit needs orders. Well, I thought I had given you orders of basically auto-exploring. So I'll give you those orders once again. Alright, so they are willing to offer us open borders, plus of course some money. And that's from the Greeks. Well, yeah, I'm quite happy to take that. Alright, goodbye. A recent news article revealed that Greece is trading with Rome.
All the best romancers
unfriendly. All of them are unfriendly all of a sudden.
Remember that politics, colonialism, imperialism, and war also originated.
Fresh gangs, colonial taxes, plus 25 gold in cities not in your original capital's continent. Raj, diplomacy, which gives us additional bits when we are basically the suzerain of a particular city. Depends of course on what particular bit that they were going to give us anyways. Okay, so let's go and choose a new item of research. We are going to choose the military science here, I think. Gives me military academy, gives me additional housing. Sewers might be a better one, but what does it need first? Build 2 neighborhoods. Okay. Neighborhoods. Replacement parts. Let's do the military science first. And of course new civics. We're going to go for natural history here. We can build ourselves an archaeologist, which will find and extract artifacts from antiquity sites that will be displayed in their home city's museum. Antiquity sites will be revealed. Cool. Art museum, let's go for that art museum there. We can send envoys now to additional ones. Now which ones do we want to send them to? Greece is sovereign of 2 cities, Germany of 1. Confirm that placement. Let's go to the next turn again. Alright, we can basically invest in this particular project. Good. The project has progressed quite nicely. Felipe is still there. We can claim yet another great person. Which one is it? The Great General, which will actually have us meet one of the city-state requirements. And that grants us 1 extra envoy. Choosing production in our capital here. Let's go for the bank. Here, this builder is going to build, of course, a quarry there. And again, we can basically invest additional points.
The first time I stepped
started by completing the wonder.
Portella Palace, I felt as never before or since, as if I was stepping onto the rooftop of my being, onto some dimension of consciousness.
I love these little cinematics.
Never visited before.
So great. Now, what's the key benefit of this particular one? Great person is being consumed. Let's go for the stock exchange here in the meantime. And we got, sorry, I got an extra slot here. That was the benefit here, giving me an extra slot there. We are gonna get the Raj in place. Perfect. We got a unit here, which is Bonaparte, which I will want to use somewhere. Not sure yet where. Napoleon. Alright, let's move that unit as well. Let's move that over there for the moment being. Firaxis built a wonder, which is old news really. Next turn again. Now I do want to get some extra settlers. I did say earlier I wanted to build another city, probably over here. 1, 2, 3. If I build it there, it should be well defensible. Setia doesn't provide enough food for its people to grow. Consider focusing on food production, okay. Barbarians are approaching. Interesting. Now because we've got city walls, we should be able to fire on the enemies. Unit needs orders. This particular unit here. I think I want to really move that unit into that city there. Luckily I've got an ironclad there, which allows me to attack him as well. Which should give me experience for the ironclad as well. Yes, sirree. It does indeed. Now I suspect we will suffer some damage, which is 5 damage, which is not bad. And I can actually build farms here in the hills if I wanted to. Right, here we had a trade route, of course. I will want to build that towards my current city there, I think. So at least I get that road rebuilt. And there were more barbarians here? I don't think so. I'm going to move that unit back into the city there. And this unit here I cannot use. Must be in a tower with a land military unit. Must be in a tower with a military unit. Not a corps or an army. Okay. So this particular great person is... Doesn't say what it is, but okay. Unit needs orders, which is also over here. I will upgrade this one to a field cannon. Unit needs orders, which is of course Napoleon. I'll move Napoleon. I was thinking of moving him here. Let's actually move him there in the meantime. Alright, various different cities need attention, which is fine. Now, the one thing I'm not seeing is the reason for their unfriendliness.
In all works on natural history, we constantly find details.
Alright, I don't think I want to change anything here. At least I don't think so. Great Admiral, Great Merchant, etc., etc. I want to keep these. Probably want to basically invest in this one here as well. Alright, which is the next policy we're going to go for? Symphonies. We can send envoys to some of our good friends. Confirm the placements here, and we're going to basically fortify that one. Building a farm there to get some extra food production in. Antiquity sites have been discovered. Interesting. 1 and 2. Nothing else, I would assume. No other antiquity sites. There's a whole raft of them here, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm building an art museum there. Have I got anything else in here? Archaeological museum. I'm building a stock exchange, so after I've done that one I want to basically focus in on getting those archaeologists. More antiquity sites over here as well. Right, so if I were to consume it, what would it do? Form an army out of a military unit. Okay. Let's do that on this unit here then. Right, this one I can... How do I heal up and rest? I seem to not be able to do that, which is not good. I can do that in the city. Nope. I guess I need to have a harbor infrastructure in place. Okay, so I guess that's going to be the last time I'm switching turns before we're going to call it a day.
No one starts a war, or rather, no one in his senses ought to do so, without first.
Right. Rifling gives me rangers. promotion class Recon. Interesting. I kind of like that one. I want to build myself a shipyard here, I was thinking. But I could also go for the spy. Privateer. Nothing other than that. Harbor shipping. District-based project which provides gold. Let's get our first spy researched. Or built, really. Here we need a workshop. Turn. Napoleon will be available and we should be able to turn that rifleman into an army. So what is the key difference between a rifleman and a rifleman army? Or a musketman army? So the bits are shown at the bottom, which is okay. Not entirely sure what the key benefit is of actually having a army, but okay. Either way, I'll have to look that up, and we'll basically carry on this session next time. So that's basically really the end of today's session. Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.